So hello everybody. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Kim, and I'm one of Robert's oldest and dearest friends in age and in longevity. And I have this saying that I've had for many, many years. Everyone is crazy. Each one of us, loons. We're all crazy. And the trick to finding your person is to find someone who's crazy matches your crazy. Which brings me to my friendship with Robert. So now Robert and I met back in 2001 at a job called Transcript Associates. So our job was to be transcribers. And basically we would do the typing, pre-production for these audio interviews. And so you'd listen to these audio feeds and just transcribe everything you heard for clients such as CBS, 48 Hours, Dateline, things like that. Now, Robert had the job first, and by the time I had gotten there, Robert also was promoted to be one of the rotating managers. So there were regular managers, but Robert was a manager in the evening and on weekends. And as such, one of his jobs was to critique the new hires. I'm sure he hated that position. So it was very early on in my tenure there, and Robert also was a transcriber, and each one of us had these cubicles, and it was very sparse. So it really just consisted of these cubicles, a computer, a foot pedal, and a headset. And everything you heard, you just transcribed. So Robert was in his cubicle, and I was in mine. Okay, and I'm concentrating, trying to be really accurate. Now, you know how in life, you're engaged in some task and you're really focused, and then all of a sudden you just get the feeling that you're being watched. You don't really look at them, but you can tell like these eyes are on you. And I just knew, I didn't react, I was still typing, but I could feel like these penetrating eyes just waiting to pounce and scrutinize whatever mistake he anticipated I was gonna do next. Now again, I don't know about y'all, but usually in life, when this happens, when you know you're being watched, I pretend like I don't acknowledge it, I don't see them, I hope they go away. I play dumb. For some reason, on this occasion, there I am, I'm doing my thing, I go, oh my God, this guy's looking at me, what the hell? And then all of a sudden, this is what I did. And he laughed. And of course, that made me laugh. And it was in that moment, over 21 years ago, I still remember that moment, it was that moment that our friendship began. And it's a friendship full of love and warmth and what I like to call shenanigans. Now, whether it's standing in line at the crack of ass for those crazy cronuts, which I'm sure you've all heard the stories, or maybe creating nonsensical audition videos for a little reality TV show called Survivor, which it will come as no surprise to anybody, neither one of us got on. You have provided my life with hilarity and love on an unending scale. Robert, you mean more to me than I can ever say. Your warmth, your brilliance, and your generous spirit enrich my days with an abundance of joy, and you inundate my cell phone with an avalanche of texts. And I know I'm not alone in that. Well, I'm glad to hear it. And I wouldn't change one bit. Now, always remember how much I love you. Now and always, I will always be the baker to your baker's wife. Now, Robert has also brought into my life another beautiful soul that I am so honored to also call a very dear friend and whom I love so very much. John, you are as gentle as you are strong and as charming as you are elegant. The two of you make sense. Together, you're that perfect balance of foundation and flourish. Steadfast and vibrant, each brilliant in your own right, yet complementing each other. And I'm so very honored and happy to be a part of your special day. Now, usually at this part in the speech, the best person, which is what Robert likes to call me, would poetically dish out some choice pearls of wisdom. So now how's this for a little bit of marital advice? The ancient Chinese philosopher Lao Tzu once said, being deeply loved by someone gives you strength, while loving someone deeply gives you courage. 25 years, Robert and John, you've received and given each other an abundance of both. So it seems to me that the two of you could dish out your own pearls of plenty. So please join me in raising your glass to finding your person, to shenanigans, to balance, strength, and courage. I wish you all of these things and more. To Robert and John, a lifetime of love.